Guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's get started with the tutorial. I thought I'd start off my video in the first few weeks with an updated eyebrow routine. Putting on my really cute headband that I got from one of my kids. It's like a little panda bear thing. It's purple. I think it's really cute. So I'm just kind of moving the mirror up a little closer to me. I like having as close a view as physically possible. Right now I'm using a spoolie that I just got at a Sephora or an Ulta. You can kind of get it wherever. You can even get it on Amazon. They give you a bunch. I'm just brushing up the brow hairs. I want to see that underlining of the eyebrow. I want to create my shape. I usually use the hair dye for men for my eyebrow tint. It's really helpful and it lasts a couple of weeks, and it really helps to kind of quicken the routine of an eyebrow. So right now I'm just kind of brushing up my brows. I haven't plucked in a week or so it's been kind of crazy. But right now I'm just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to completely underline my brow. I want to see what the shape is. I really feel like once you underline the bottom, you really get an idea of what the shape is going to be for your face. I really like kind of a mid arch. I don't like it too high. I don't like it too sharp or too low. I don't like it too straight. Really just a soft arch. I feel like it's kind of youthful and it's not too fussy, and it really works with my face shape. So right now I'm just lightly kind of brushing, kind of going along with the hairs. I like the really bushy look. I like the natural brow look, and I don't want my brows to look over made up, if that makes any sense. Right now I'm just going back and forth between the pencil and the spoolie, drawing and blending, drawing and blending. You want it to be a completely seamless look. You want it to look as natural as possible. Okay guys, I know it's going to sound repetitive, but trust me, you will thank me. Blend till you're happy with where your brows are. Sometimes I like my brows to be a little bit more opaque. Sometimes I like it to look just a little full, just to give it a natural, bushy fullness. All right now I'm just taking the MAC mini brush in 26 SSE, I believe. It was part of their holiday collection. It's a natural hair bristled brush. I like it for the strong angles that I can create with it, and I'm just going to be using the Anastasia Brow Duo in the color Ebony. It just always fits me. I usually wear darker hair anyway, and I use the darker side more, and then I just use that to blend that up into the front. So as you can see, I'm taking that darker color. I'm trying to get you guys in to see it because it's been really hard to focus with I'm still trying to figure out this camera with the autofocus, so please forgive me. But I'm just taking that darker shade. It's a muted, on camera it's really showing up kind of taupey, but in person it's a darker kind of chocolate warm brown. And I'm just using that. I like to start with the tail end, kind of creating that arch and that end to begin with, and then I use the rest of the product that's on the brush to blend it in the front and create that shape so it's a natural kind of ombre. Just like I did with the pencil in my other brow, I'm using the powder to line the underlining of my brows to create a shape. what I want to do is just create a shape right now. That's all I'm focusing on. And just like with the pencil, I'm going to be taking that sharp angle and I'm just following the hairs where they naturally fall. I'm not going to create a straight line on top just to create a natural brow. I really want to follow those brow hairs. I feel like once you kind of follow the strokes of those brow hairs, it helps to create a more natural look. It helps to create a more less strong in your face brow. It still gives you shape, it still shapes your face, but it gives it more of a natural, less harsh appearance. Using whatever product I have on the brush, I'm going to be creating the brow hairs. That's what I've been doing. Just following the natural strokes, natural hairs of my brows. And I'm using the spoolie just to blend that all out. I want it to be completely seamless. I don't want it to appear as if there's powder. Because you know how when you look at someone's brow sometimes and it's not super blended, you can tell that there's a strong powder presence. So you're seeing the difference between a pencil and the powder. There's not that much of a difference, but it's definitely, to me, more of like a more natural, daytime, really quick look. All right, and for the final step of the brow routine, now we're going to go on to a brow pomade. I'm again using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color Ebony. So I rinsed one of my eyebrows out just so you can see the difference now between a powder application and a eyebrow pomade application. It's the same kind of routine, but this one I definitely use a lot less. I would highly caution anybody that's using a pomade for the first time to really take your time. Don't dip the brush into the product. You really want to just tap it. You want to create a subtlety. It's much better to build up than it would be to kind of bring it back down. So I just literally just dipped the tip of my brush and just kind of shaped it there. But I've been so used to it that I know how to kind of wiggle everything around and create a sharp pointed end, so I can use that as a really pigmented pencil. So again, I'm just going with the latter half of my brow and just really slowly building up that product, blending it in. Again, I'm still going underneath the eyebrow, creating that shape. I still want that definite defined arch, but I still want it to be soft. It's really just an all-around eyebrow shape that I just like personally on myself, but you know, you do you, do whatever fits your face. So I'm doing just the same routine, the same steps that I did with the brow powder side, and I'm just following my hairs, making it look as natural and seamless as possible. I'm also again going to be using the spoolie just to help me blend everything out. And yeah. Alright, next I'm going to be taking a flat-sided brush and using two stick foundations from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm using the lighter shade to both neaten and highlight my under the portion of my brows, and then I'm going to take the darker shade closest to my skin tone to neaten and conceal the top portion of my brow. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just lining everything, making it look neat, making it look I'm just using the flat-sided brush and the darker shade to further blend out the rest of my brows, and then I'm going to be using my finger, again, the warmth of my skin, to help further blend everything out. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Come back next week for another video. I will be uploading every Friday. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends. Every view, like, and subscription helps out the channel. Until next time.